Hey, you guys, it's Ani. Happy Friday. Today, we are going to talk about a question I get asked so much. How do I get them to chase me? How do I get to be prioritized and be chosen by my specific person or whoever you have in mind, or even if it's not a specific person, just in general? How do you become that most magnetic chosen version of you where everyone in your reality is just drawn to you like a moth to a flame? So get your drinks, get your snacks, you guys. Get your notebooks, get your pens, pencils, whatever. Let's do this Friday right, okay? Cheers, you guys. Happy Friday, happy weekend. I hope everyone had a great week. And a great start to your weekend. And if not, doesn't matter. Circumstances never matter, baby. Don't you worry. In this video, you guys, we're going to be learning about how to get chased. So I would like you to apply this. Maybe start applying this weekend and see if you see any differences. My clients always ask me, did I just drool? Like, that was weird. All right. My clients always ask me, like, Ani, like, so this is something that happens a lot when I start coaching with a client and we're working to get their person or get them to be more prioritized. People come back from the past, exes, SPs, new people, and there is a reason for that. Because like attracts like. I speak about this in many of my videos. When you start becoming the version of you that is chased, that is prioritized, that is chosen, when you start acting, thinking, feeling like them, you will continuously get experiences, people, situations to continuously keep you in that feeling. So that's good. That's a good thing, because if you're doing the proper self-concept, you're just going to keep winning. You're just going to keep feeling that love and devotion and magnetism, and you're going to be like literally the flame and moths everywhere. Okay, so first question I get asked the most is, how come the people I don't want always come in and the people I do want don't? Now, this is actually a very important thing to know. If you have experienced the people that you're not really attached to really, really like obsess over you and desire you, and like they won't take no for an answer, but the person you actually want is not really working out. Number one, it's because there is detachment involved. When you are detached, you are much more highly magnetic and in your manifesting like power than when you're attached to the outcome. It's a resistance game. It's energy. So the more you push, the more pull, like the more distance between the two people. The more you try to come in and make them choose you or want you or need you, or you're just so interested and it has to be this person feels a lot of resistance from you and they step back. Okay, I know you felt this before. Like I literally say this in almost all of my videos when it comes to manifesting a person, but people feel you. They feel your energy. They feel when you want it really, really, really bad and you will try harder. And I'm sure you've experienced this with someone in your past before, right? Now, about the people we don't want, right? That's what's going on. That's why they're so like into you and they won't take no for an answer. Now, how do you get that to happen with your specific person? So you have to practice that detachment, that you're able to show this other person that you're not really into. The detachment comes naturally, right? It makes sense. Like you're not into them, so you're not attached. but you can actually consciously detach from the person you actually want. You can lower that volume of resistance down in order for them to start treating you like you are the one and only. Now, how do you do that? Number one, write this down. Number one is really living in the present moment. What does that mean? It means that you're more worried about how you feel in the next hour of your day, in the next 2, 3, 4 hours of your day. You're much more present than worrying about, okay, what are they going to do tomorrow? What are they going to do a week after? Are we going to go out on a date? Are we going to see each other? Are we not? When's the next time they're going to call me? When's the next time they're not going to? Like, when you're just living in the future or in the past, it could be the past too. A lot of people live in the past experiences that didn't serve them. They keep thinking that every relationship going forward is going to turn out like that, and that's also not serving you anyway. So we're not living in the past experiences that didn't serve us, and we're not living in future what ifs, right? I mean, if you can desire something and it feels good to you to imagine the future, that's fine. But I'm talking about stop like really focusing on how is this person going to contact me? When are they going to contact me? Where are we going to go? When are we going to go? You're obsessing over it, and the resistance, that volume of resistance within in your energetic field is not being lowered down, which you need to. I don't care how far the person is. They could be 10,000 miles away. People feel you. They're in your energy field. They're in your reality. Everything is connected to you. Everything is you pushed out. Everyone and everything is you pushed out. So the minute you become obsessive over a person, place, or thing, they feel it and they don't feel comfortable to come in. They don't automatically think, oh, she's obsessed with me, so I'm not going to go in. They just feel like now is not the time. I don't feel pulled to make a move now, right? This I've mastered this detachment thing, and it's actually so fun when you start really playing with it. Like you start to really you'll start to identify how attached you are to something from how easily triggered you can get by it. So if you're easily triggered by someone or something, you are attached to it. That means you are allowing that to control your emotions, thoughts, and feelings. That person, place, or thing, you gave it a lot of power to be able to trigger you. So that's the number one thing you're not going to do, is continuously give power to that person, place, or thing. Because number one, you're keeping that resistance present. And when you give something outside of yourself power, that means you cannot control your nervous system. And if you cannot control your nervous system, your resistance level is high. You are playing with a high level resistance in your reality. What does that mean? That means things don't happen fast enough. It might lag. It might take extra time than needed, than it would if you were detached. You might feel roller coaster of emotions all the time if there's a lot of like high volume resistance present within your energy field. So it's just not a good vibe when you are walking around feeling a lot of high resistance, and it's not just good within you, but it doesn't feel good within the person that's trying to come in, that you're trying to call forth, let's say, when it's like an SP or someone you want to experience. So these are very important. You also need to understand that nobody, how do I say this so it doesn't sound like mean? Nobody is special in your reality. Now, I'm not talking about like mom, dad, parent, child. I'm not talking like that. Like we all have like our soft spots for our people, like literally we would die for, right? But what I'm talking about is when you view someone above you or better than you or more than you, like pretty much you bring them back onto a pedestal when you should be on that pedestal. What happens is you're messing with your power. What happens when you put someone on a pedestal is your brain now starts creating scenarios for your 3D to manifest, where you will constantly be put in situations where your reality shows you that they are on a pedestal. So you will always be having thoughts of them being on a pedestal. You will experience situations where, oh, look, they're above you. Look, like they have power over you. Look, they were able to trigger you. Look, they went and talked to somebody else and you saw, and that really like put you in this huge trigger that you can't really calm down right now. That's the problem with putting things outside of you or people outside of you on a pedestal. Whatever you put on a pedestal, whatever you focus on, you will continuously attract experiences to keep you in that state. I've been saying this in many, many of my videos, and it's very important for you to understand, because a lot of people don't understand why they're not able to detach or take someone off a pedestal. It's because you've put them on so long, you've put them there so long that you've now experienced not once, not twice, not 3 times, but multiple experiences to prove to you that they are up on a pedestal and you're not as special. They're way more special. So you must worship them. You are looking at them from below, above, and they're looking at you from above. You see? So that's something we always put yourself back on the pedestal, no matter what, no matter how much you love your SP and it has to be them, or how much you need to get chosen or chased by them. When in doubt, put yourself back on the pedestal, because you do not want to experience situations or experiences that keep bringing you down and they're on a like higher level looking from above at you. You don't want to do that. That's one way you get chased, because that person feels like, if you are currently putting someone on a pedestal right now, try that. Literally make it a challenge for yourself to really take them off and put you back on, and watch how they change their behavior with you. This is not even something you have to go directly and talk to them about. No physical contact is needed. I'm talking about put in your mind. Literally take them off of that pedestal and start showing your brain that you come first through your actions, through your emotions, through how you care about how you feel throughout the day, how you care about your nervous system, calming your nervous system down when you feel like it's too much on another person. All these things bring you back to calm, neutral, natural, and on a pedestal. And watch how the people that you used to put on a pedestal, watch how they change their behavior with you once you take them off. It's amazing. It's literally like how the people that you don't really want to interact with, how they're, sorry to say in a vulgar way, but how they always kiss your ass and you don't really care. Your person will start doing that too, because of that emotional, like, removing them off the pedestal, number one. Number two, you're more coming into the equation with detachment now, right? Listen, you tell your brain how loved, important, and chosen you are by the actions you do throughout the day, and the way you feel about yourself, and the way you speak about yourself, and the way you speak to yourself. These are all forms of self-love, self-care, and a high self-concept. And that, the more you do that within, that teaches everyone in your reality to come in hotter and hotter and hotter. The more you love yourself and the more you romanticize your life, it teaches everyone in your reality to come in hotter. That plus detachment. So A plus B equals life of your dreams, literally. Knowing what you want, showing up as that person, showing up with a proper self-talk, showing up with a lot of love, less self-sabotage, and detachment. That's what brings people in. This is not just about people, even money. Money comes to those that are grateful every day. Money comes to those that love themselves. Money comes to those that do not worry about spending. Like, if you worry about spending on yourself, you might have a lack in abundance, because money feels that. Money wants to go where it will be spent. Money wants to go where it knows that more is to come. So you must change the mindset and actually detach with money as well. A lot of people are very attached to money. How is it going to come? Where am I going to spend it? How much do I have left? Let me check the bank account. Now, these are all very valid things. I'm not saying like go spend your whole life savings right now and put yourself in a lack mindset even more. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, the more you can approach spending with less of a lack mindset and more of like, you know what? The amount I just spent, I got double, triple, quadruple that coming. Let's play with that idea. Let's play with that idea. The more money will choose you. The more money will go to that energy. I promise you. I know, because I literally win jackpots every single time I go to the casino. Even when I'm playing poker, I literally call the cards out, and people at some point think I'm cheating when I'm not. I'm just so aligned and so detached that it just keeps working out. And not just in gambling, by the way. I mean, you guys know, like, I manifested this house, I manifested my dream car, I manifested, like, literally I could just have fun and money flows in. And it's not just through this, okay, you guys? So you can have multiple streams of income. You don't have to struggle and hustle 24/7 to be chosen by money or your person. So just remember that everything feels you. Everything. If it's vibrating, if it's energy, if it's a question, a concept, a thing, it feels you. It feels you. And when you want it too much, it steps back, because now resistance is being pushed on the thing you want, and it has no other choice to like step back. It's kind of like, imagine like when someone is too much in your personal space and you're like, whoa, like you literally have to physically like whoa, like calm down. That's how your energies are when you are too into something, or you're putting someone or something on a pedestal. They don't come in fast enough. They don't. And if you've ever wanted someone really bad, I know you know what I'm talking about. You've experienced the person that you want too much is not coming in fast enough, but the person you don't give crap about keeps like knocking at your door and every other route they can get at you. Why is that? It's because of that resistant energy I'm talking about. And guess what? That person that's obsessively like trying to prioritize you and annoy you and choose you and you don't even care, I can guarantee the moment you become obsessed in an unhealthy way and you put them on a pedestal, their behavior will change towards you. They no longer will be chasing you. They no longer will be worshiping the ground you walk on. They'll start treating you the same way this other person that you're so into putting on a pedestal is treating you and not choosing you. The law applies to all. There's no exception. The point of this video is, the same way you are naturally detached from someone that actually really, really, really is trying to choose and prioritize you, but you don't want them, you're naturally detached from that. You can naturally detach from actually something you want, is the point of my video. You can practice detachment with the people you want for them to come in hotter. And I mentioned many ways that you can do that. If you need more like homework on how to detach to actually get someone to really, really be into you and obsess over you and want you in a very healthy way, you guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about healthy, committed ways, okay? I'm not talking about playing games with people or playing with people's emotions. None of that applies to my teachings. I'm not cool with that. And also, everything is you pushed out. So if you're going to play games, everything and everyone is you pushed out. That same energy is going to be met with you. full circle. It is what it is. I love you guys. If this video helped, comment down below. If this video resonated with you, comment down below. If you need me, I am booked up until September. I mention it in every one of my videos because there's always someone that says, why can't I get a coaching session with Ani right now? I am booked up until September. If you need to get on the wait list, comment down below or email us. If you need any, like if there's any last minute appointments or last minute reschedules you want to check out, email reception and they will help you. They will try to squeeze you in. If you want to book a future session with whatever's available, you can email now. So I love you guys. I will see you in next Friday's video.